Today we're going to talk about part 2 of the fun things to do in Vernon in the summer, and we're starting now. Let's look today at some more fun summer things to do around Vernon and the North Okanagan. But before we do, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and like this video. We're posting new videos like this every single week. On this channel, we give you the straight goods on the North Okanagan, your ultimate four seasons paradise. Whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days or just curious about the area that we call home, be sure to call, text, or email and just add salt. The first thing that I would highly recommend you do when in Vernon, or really anywhere in the Okanagan, is rent a pontoon boat. Pontoon boats are the latest rage, and on any given summer day you can see a bunch of them on the water. These boats are more spacious and carry more people than your average ski or surf boat, so they're easier to party in, although they're definitely on the less attractive side. If you're not concerned about the aesthetics though, they're a great option for a boat to rent with family or friends. They're super stable, and they're really great for fishing as well if you want to fish. You can rent a pontoon boat pretty easily with a bit of notice, and it's a great way to spend some quality time in that Okanagan sunshine. Second, if you see one of the numerous green and yellow hip roof barns around Vernon, well, you found yourself Sparks corn. And if you haven't stopped and grabbed a baker's dozen of these pieces of paradise, then you are missing out. Now, I should say technically Sparks is from Chilliwack, not from Vernon. However, their little huts are in Vernon, so I figure, that counts. Each day, Sparks picks their famous triple sweet Jubilee corn fresh from their fields, and the corn is then delivered to all their convenient drive-through corn barn locations all over, including to all of their 4 locations in Vernon. So if you haven't done that yet, don't miss out, as time is running short as we're nearing the end of the corn season. Oh, and if you want to order online, you can do so. However, you need a minimum order of 50 dozen. That's a lot of corn, so maybe just stop by the little huts and buy your baker's dozen. Third on our list, you should have a visit to Splashdown Vernon water slides. Now, apparently this place rocks it in the summer because they're often sold out, so you have to get your tickets in advance online to even get through the gate. I think there are a few tickets available at the gate, but you have to be there like right at starting time, and chances are good that you won't get a ticket. It's a really cool place. They have slides for kids or adults, I guess, of all ages, from kiddie slides, which are your basic kid-friendly slide, to the intermediate slides, and then all the way to the River Riot, which is the most daring ride, where you go down on a tube and it kind of simulates a turbulent, splashy river rapids experience. There's also the hot tub that you can relax in case you've had enough of the adventure, or you can rent a cabana, or you can just have a bite to eat if you want. It's a really fun place to go on a hot summer day in Vernon, that is for sure. Now, fourth, if you want to slow it down a touch, but at the same time build some core strength, you could go paddleboarding. It's said that paddleboarding offers a fun way to play on the water with the added benefit of a full body workout, and I can attest to that being true. If you don't have your own paddleboard, you can rent one at Calavita Surf Shop by Kalamalka Beach, and either take the inflatable board with you and inflate it when you get to wherever you're going, or you can just take it and go right out on Cal Lake, right across the street from the shop. Calavita has a huge selection of boards and paddles, and actually they say that they have the widest selection in BC and maybe even in Canada, right here in little old Vernon. Well, I mean, technically Coldstream, but anyways, Greater Vernon. You can rent the paddleboard, take a lesson, go on a social paddle if you want, do paddleboard races, whatever floats your paddleboard. Number 5 is get a gelato. After a hard day of paddleboarding, I would make my way to downtown Vernon and grab a gelato from the authentic Italian gelato place, La Carraia. So these folks opened up in Vernon after a long history of success with their 2 other gelato places that they started in Florence, Italy. Florence is actually the birthplace of gelato, Florentine gelato, and the owners named their shops in Florence after the oldest bridge in Florence, where their first shop was located right next to. So that's where La Carraia, the name, comes from. So now we have this La Carraia right in Vernon, just off of downtown. They have 60 delicious flavors of gelato. They have artisan coffee, so you can couple your gelato with a latte or a cappuccino if you choose. Plus they have baked goods as well. Definitely come in and meet these folks. They will take great care of you, super nice people, and serve you some of the best gelato you will ever have the pleasure of eating right here in Vernon. Number 6 on our list is go on a mural tour. The murals of Vernon are known around the world actually for their depiction of the history of our town over the years. They portray the history, culture, scenery, and folklore that made Vernon what it is today. There are now 28 murals scattered around downtown Vernon on the sides of many buildings, all painted by local artists. There's some very cool murals around. I especially like this one. This is a trompe d'oeil, which is a French word for trick of the eye. It's a mural hidden within another mural. Imagine the talent it takes to do something like this. Man, this is a mural of women sorting through fruit, and then the outer mural is of the outside of a museum wall with a little boy looking inside. What I love about this is I guess this mural was so lifelike that they had to paint car stops on the mural because people were trying to drive through it. I also like this one of the Ogopogo on the side of the Science Center. I don't know if the Ogopogo looks like that, but I don't know, maybe. In the summer, guided tours are available through the Greater Vernon Museum and Archives, so you could do that on a nice summer day. Now, there were also plans to install 11 new murals in Vernon on buildings depicting masks, such as this one. Now, the intent was to raise awareness for mental health, and the murals were approved for funding by City Council. However, there was just a huge outcry from the community because the murals in Vernon initially were about Vernon history and created by local artists, and those opposed to this project, they point out that these murals are not historically based and they're a little bit on the scary side. And then they were also to be headed by a non-local artist. So right now there seems to be a stalemate, no word on whether this project will continue or not. Last on our list today is to come out and watch the sailboat races on Okanagan Lake at the Vernon Yacht Club on a Wednesday night. It seems typically that most Wednesdays there's almost no wind, like these particular Wednesdays, as you can see. However, sometimes these guys just give her. It's definitely fun to watch. So many beautiful boats out sailing on Wednesday night. So come out on a windy Wednesday and have a watch on these sailboat races. And that's part 2 of our fun things to do in Vernon in the summertime. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're thinking of moving here or you want just a little bit more information about here, be sure to download our Vernon relocation package. The link is below.